Get ready with me while I tell you how I've paid off $3,000 in debt as a stay-at-home mom in 2024 and how I pay for my kids to go to gymnastics and art lessons every single week. So in January, I was scrolling TikTok and I saw someone reselling thrift clothes, like online. I've tried Poshmark and stuff for selling my own clothes, but I've never tried it for selling clothes that I bought specifically for that reason. I love this sunscreen, by the way, as a base for my makeup. So I'm new to Nashville and I decided I'm gonna go to the thrift store and see if I can find something that I can flip online. I go to my nearest Goodwill and I was extremely overwhelmed right from the get-go because if you live in the Nashville area, you know all our thrift stores are full of resellers and they can be a little aggressive. When I'm making this trip, I also want to point out I did have my 2 toddlers with me. So I get to the thrift store, I'm looking around, overwhelmed, and I see a shirt in the women's shirts that says Taylor Swift on it, and well, we all know she's marketable. So honestly, I don't even look this sweatshirt. It's actually a sweatshirt. It's like a crop crew neck. I don't even look this sweatshirt up. I just grab it and grab my kids and we ditch. I'm trying to decide how am I gonna sell this product, and I look on Poshmark and I can't find one that looks like mine. So now I'm worried that this is like someone made this at home, right? Then I decide to Google reverse image search it, and what comes up tells me that this sweatshirt is worth a lot of money. I paid $5.99. Long story short, I got on Facebook. I found a Taylor Swift buy sell trade group on Facebook, posted it for $125, sold it within an hour. Boom, $120 profit. Literally could not wait for my husband to get home that day so that I could tell him, hey, I made over $100 while you were out working today. And on top of that, I also kept your kids alive and fed and happy and all the things. He was pretty excited for me. Actually, he was mostly like intrigued on how I did it, but once I told him, he was excited for me and he was like, wow, you'd be really good at this. You should do this as like a little side hustle. It was 3 months ago. Now I put everything that I buy on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, sometimes Facebook groups still too. I've cleaned out an entire room in my house that I now use as my office to prep, pack, and list my items. I really only spend like an hour a day on it. I do it when my kids are asleep, which they are right now, they're taking a nap, and then I do it when they're asleep at night. If I'm really behind on listing, my husband will take them when he gets home from work and I'll do it then. I know I'm very blessed that I can stay home with my kids while my husband works. However, now having like my own money to just spend on whatever me and the kids want to do is so great. If you'd like more information on what items I source, how I source them, how I list them, then please like, follow, and comment. Because if you're interested in doing this, I can not only tell you all the things I'm doing right, I can also tell you the things I've done wrong. By the way, the song I'm putting on this video will give you a little hint on my very first item I sold. Thanks for watching.